please check out our shirt on Teespring.
Hey folks, what's happening? What's going on in the world? Being a little curious, not too nosy. I'm going to talk about this Netflix series. It's called Do Not Pick Up the Phone. It's a 3-part documentary. The director of this movie is Sarah Mast. It's not your typical true crime documentary. Anyways, what was happening was somebody from the late 90s to the early 2000s was going around fast food restaurants and telling their manager, one of their staff members, stole something. And what he does was he'll tell his manager, hey, you have a female co-worker who is like this height, this kind of color hair, we think she stole something, you gotta bring her to office. And so the manager will look for somebody that fits the description the phone caller was talking about. The poor girl goes in the office, and the manager hands her the phone, and some guy goes like, hey, you got two options. You get Gypsy Church in the office, or come to the police station, because we're going to find what you stole on you somehow. So the crazy thing about the whole thing was, whoever was making these phone calls was trying to be a cop. He did a really good job acting, making these people do horrible things to these girls. But also, he's not in the same state when he's doing this. And so if the girl chooses to have the strip search in the office, the manager will strip search, and the guy will say, hey, you need to, cover the windows for this. But common sense will tell you cops will not do this. Something for like little, chunk change, maybe $50. So you got a bunch of managers, male and females. Also the victims could be male and females, getting striptease and doing really sexual acts towards them. And they're pretty much in the documentary, you'll see how far the court will go, and these people no common sense or free or authority or whoever will just do these horrible things to these young ladies, and in their minds they're doing the right thing. And some of this is really crazy stuff, and some of the cops seem to be able to this what's going on and say, I don't believe what's going on. How can an adult male do it to a child and believe who's ever lying is the cop? So the most place he was calling was mostly like Taco Bell's, McDonald's. McDonald's got sued for a lot of money because what they didn't do was inform the manager, hey, there's a crazy guy going around calling different McDonald's and making them do awful things, and they didn't alert the other managers. So this was going on for quite a while. This has been going on for 10 years, and not once McDonald's say, hey, guess what, don't do that. Well, the crazy thing about these lawsuits, during the court cases, two of them was they'll try and make the victim, it's their fault somehow. But a couple of times, it only takes one person, employee, realize, hey, this is not making sense, you gotta stop this. No cops will not do this. Also, it shows how the investigation was going on, how they pinpoint the area where the guy was doing it. It turns out it was in Florida, and then he was using ATM pay cards. And later on, they found that they could trace the location of it, and they keep narrowing down to it. It kind of gives you an idea what happens. This is what happens. You got a society based in the United States that you're taught at a really young age. You're not questioning any kind of authority. They're always right, and this is what happens. You've got a bunch of sheep and they can't think for themselves. I forget what it was. There's a Burger King somewhere. Somebody prank called a Burger King. The manager has a phone, and the prank caller said, "Hey, you need to break all the windows because there's a gas leak. To save the restaurant, you got to do this now." And the manager had all their employees break all the windows. And we can look on YouTube. It's kind of a funny video of these fools breaking windows trying to save the restaurant. Honestly, I was just like, man, not my place. I would just left. It kind of proves how gullible some people can be, and how people take advantage of other people's, and see how far they can push it. And let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and do better next time. Let me know what you think. I think it was a very interesting documentary. It's only like the whole thing altogether is like 2-something hours, 3-part documentary. Yeah, what do you think? Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Bye.